About K.A.M.A.L.A. So, what exactly is K.A.M.A.L.A? K.A.M.A.L.A is a community wherein we wish to bring together innovation and industry. How do we bring together industry and innovation? By organizing events such as these. Now, let us say, okay, all of you must have had, this experience in life when you've come across a brilliant solution to a particular problem or an extremely innovative startup idea, but due to lack of funds, due to lack of a mentorship, so on and so forth, somewhere along the lines of that passion, that inspiration, that wish to build something, to create something of your own, of our own, we could not do it. So what Kamala envisions is to build a community wherein students, teachers, mentors, guides, and industry. By industry, I mean startups, MNCs, investors. All of these people come together into one community, so that let's say a student has an idea, right? A brilliant project in mind. So that student could be mentored by a mentor or a teacher. That person could receive the right guidance, and if he was at 90%, he or she was at 90%, that mentorship could lead the project to 100%. Now obviously projects and startup ideas, all of these require research papers, even designs. These require funds. So this platform is one wherein investors, startups, MNCs, all of these entities are looking towards you, towards the kind of project that you lot are making, students, innovators are making. And then, if they like that, they will invest in it, they will back you, resources will be provided, all of that. Anyway, so that is a brief, introduction about Kamala. More about this workshop now. This workshop, the AI Agents Workshop, is a 2 week certification course in some way, wherein you get to learn about agentic AI. Now, what exactly are AI agents? What is AI? What are agents? I will not tell you that. We have multiple speakers from across the country, from outside the country as well. We have international speakers as well for bonus sessions, who will take speaker sessions, hands-on labs, and explain this topic to you, explain the concept of AI agents to you. We will not just tell you what AI agents are. We will teach you how to build AI agents. We will, guide you along the way of how to build AI agents. We will do that via speaker sessions, via hands-on labs. Industry level projects, will be assigned to you. There is a hackathon on 22nd as well. Anyway, so more about this workshop. How do you get participation certificates? How do you get completion certificates, right? Participation certificates are for people who participate in at least one session. Let's say people who have participated in 14th of June, right, for the workshop. The workshop is from 14th to 27th. So people who have participated in 14th get a participation certificate. People who have participated in 15th get a participation certificate. But let us say that you participate for 2 days and do not participate for the rest of the days of this workshop, right? You do not get a completion certificate. Completion certificates are just for those people who participate in this workshop from start to end. That is from 14th to 27th of June 2025. Okay. How do we know that you have participated? So, after each session, such as today, we have extensive speaker sessions today as well. We have two very esteemed speakers, Mr. Rajat Rajput and Mr. Harsh, who will be telling you about large language models and agentic AI or AI agents. So please bear along with me with my brief orientation about this event. More is coming on soon in the next few minutes. Again, about this workshop, about the flow of the workshop. After each session, there will be a quiz. You are supposed to attend that quiz. If you have attended that quiz, we will know that yes, you were present in this session, you have participated in this session. And for each attempt of the quiz, like if you attend just one quiz, right, just today's quiz, as soon as you attend today's quiz, within the next 48 hours, you will be presented with a certificate for attending this quiz, for participating in this workshop. Similarly, we have 10 quizzes for 10 different live sessions. By the way, we do not just have live sessions, we have bonus sessions as well. Bonus pre-recorded sessions from multiple speakers to help you, understand AI agents or agentic AI more. You are going to build your own AI agents, right? So, live sessions will not be enough. I promise you, live sessions will be more than enough for you. But we will be providing you with information about other topics as well, topics that are not exactly a part of AI agents, but things that you need to know to be able to build your own AI agents. We will provide you with bonus sessions, pre-recorded sessions for that. Links will be provided. I hope you've all joined our Discord. um you know all doubt sessions, everything will be done there. Give me 1 second. Yes, I am visible. Right. Okay. Okay. So, completion certificates will be availed to those people who have attended the workshop from start to end. Now, each quiz will be given 10 points. We have a point based system. For the top 20 people, the people with the most points by the end of this workshop are, the ones who will be, enrolled into the internship program of Kapitoj Innovations Private Limited. They will be given with, multiple rewards and stuff. More about that later. You'll find that out soon in our Discord and in the next few sessions as well. And in our Instagram, please follow us on Instagram at the K.A.M.A.L.A community. For regular updates, for other giveaways and stuff. Vouchers of arcades, special T-shirts, all of that. Anyway, so each quiz has 10 points, right? Now we have sessions on 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th is a break. What is this break for? So for what you've learned on 14th, 15th, and 16th, there will be a project assigned to you, right? You are supposed to do this project, you are supposed to submit this project. Now this project contains 30 points. So if you have been attending and let's say you're getting all the answers correct, for 14th, 15th, 16th, you get 10 points, 10 points, and 10 points, 30 points, right? 1 second, sorry. And for each project, you will be allotted with 30 points as well. So 14th, 15th, 16th. On 17th, there's a break. Again, continuing with 18th, 19th, 20th, there's a break on 21st for you to submit your project. So on 17th and 21st, we have project submissions. Now, moving back to the hackathon. The hackathon itself has 100 points. The hackathons are just for people who have registered to this event. Do not worry if you have not registered to this event already. You can still register to this event. Registrations are open till 20th of June, right? So for participation in each day, for attending the quizzes, individual quizzes, you get individual participation certificates. And by the end of the session, we have 10 quizzes, 10 live sessions, so 10 quizzes, and 3 project submissions. So we have 100 points, 30, 30, 30, 90 points, and we have 100 points for the workshop as well. Sorry, for the hackathon as well. So we have a total of 290 points. People with the most number of points will be, awarded with the internship program. Top 20 people will be given, exclusive rewards such as merchandise and all of that, vouchers, etc., 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 and they will be enrolled into the Kapitoj Innovations in internship program. Okay. Uh, how do we check your attendance? I've already told you via these quizzes. If you participate in this quiz, by the way, if you have taken a session and you're not taking a quiz, do not make that mistake. Please take the quiz. The link to the quizzes will be shared to you in your WhatsApp groups, in the Discord chat as well. Please attend those quizzes, and by that way, you will be able to understand that yes, you have been a part of this workshop. Yes, you have been an attendee or a participant for that particular day. So yeah, that is it about the workflow. I understand that a lot of you have doubts still. I can see your chats. We will be having doubt sessions as well. We will be constantly clearing out your doubts on Discord. Meanwhile, we have 2 more sessions. I will not take your time for long. We have 2 more. Oh, by the way, the certificates provided to you are by Microsoft Learn. both participation and completion certificates. No, sorry. Completion certificates provided to you are from Microsoft Learn, and participation certificates provided to you are from Kapidoj Innovations Private Limited and Hack with India, right? So, yeah, that's it about the workflow. I understand that people have doubts, but we have two very esteemed speakers, very skilled speakers, waiting. These speakers, Rajat Rajput here, he will teach you about large language models and a little more of that. Mr. Harsh will tell you about AI agents, artificial intelligence agents, or agentic AI. So, I will not take your time for long. Um, let's proceed on to those sessions. And for doubts, you can always contact us in the WhatsApp chats, and you can always contact us in the Discord. Please join our Discord. Bonus sessions, all notifications will be sent out over there. We will have doubt interactive doubt sessions as well. If you have doubts, we will take in those doubts. So yeah, please join our Discord. Please follow us on Instagram. Please tag us on Instagram. Add stories. Maybe we will be having giveaways as well. Who knows? On LinkedIn as well. Please follow us on LinkedIn. Handles are right there. So yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. This is Prachit Ray. Moving forward, we have Rajat Rajput and Mr. Harsh. Thank you. Have a great night.
Hello everyone, welcome to AI Agents Workshop Day 1 brought to you by K.A.M.A.L.A, and today we will be now exploring about large language models and what exactly those are. We will be not going too much in depth, but we will be covering a general and a very basic overview because we personally think that you must be aware about any sort of LLM and the entire concept of LLM before you can actually sit and work on an AI agent or agentic AI. Right. So, starting with a very bookish definition wise introduction, LLM is a computer program that has read a huge amount of text and learned to predict what word comes next in a sentence. Imagine you are completing a movie script one word at a time. You guess the next word based on the previous words. That's exactly what a LLM does, right? So that is the the bookish and the technical definition of a large language model. But let me just break it down to you. So consider you are talking with a friend, right? So whenever you are in a conversation, if like to generalize the entire overview of that particular conversation, you are always kind of thinking what to say next, and like what to say next, you are kind of referencing to the sentence which you will eventually speak to that person, right? So as a human, you always think of what exactly a word to say to the other human, or you can say in any digital conversation. Whenever you are texting somebody something, you will always think of the next word or the next sentence. Same way, a large language model or its job is to predict the most accurate next word. Right? For example, a cat sat on the dash. Right? So the large language model's job would be to predict that particular dash. It can be floor, it can be mat, it can be car, it can be bike, it can be anything. But when you give this entire sentence a context, let's just say I have a cat in my house, and that cat sat on the dash, right? So now then it depends like what exactly is the context, and since the context is the house, the most accurate kind of prediction would be the floor, right? So this is what exactly a LLM does. So LLMs don't understand language like humans, right? They are just really good at guessing the next word, and somehow that turns out to be surprisingly useful. So the basic, summary of this particular mini paragraph or a small paragraph is that LLM does not know how to understand things like human. It just adheres itself to a context. It just sticks itself to a context, and it just tries to make the a more accurate prediction of what to kind of say next to the that particular human, or you can say what to kind of conversate next with the human user, right? So it just guesses it. It does not know how to interact like a human, because in a human interaction sometimes emotions can be involved. The other person can cry, can laugh, so the LLM is in no capability to detect it unless it is told so. So we understood what exactly a LLM is, but we need to understand how large language models eventually learn, right? Or how they learn at the start. So LLMs learn by reading billions of sentences and trying to guess the next word, right? So before, let's just say, if we want our LLM to write an email, we need to feed at least billions of email samples or an actual email data to it before it can predict or generate the most accurate email which serves our purpose, right? Or our command, you can say. So the cat example, it is here as well. The cat sat on the dash dash dash. Model can guess mat, model can guess floor, and the model can guess sofa as well, and many other, all the words which are present in English dictionary. So basically the model sees the turns of text and learns which words are likely to follow the others with respect to the context, and over time it adjusts its internal settings, which are often called as parameters, to get better at guessing. So the parameter word here refers to the model's ability to learn and make changes to itself. So let us say that if you have a model which just knows about English and English grammar, if tomorrow you give it a task to generate an email, the parameters within the model and the settings within the model will be changed by the model itself. You can consider parameters such as dials in that particular model, which are kind of responsible to predict or give the most accurate guess, right? So any LLM, whenever given or inserted with a new data, uh, like changes its and adjusts its parameter itself. So now a very good fun fact: GPT-3, which came out last year, the like if any human ever had to process the entire data which was provided to GPT-3, it would take that particular human 2600 years of non-stop reading, right? So GPT and any other LLM such as Gemini or Claude has billions, or you can say the trillions of text of various literature, real time general knowledge, current affairs, all the newses, all the history and everything, right? So let us now understand that so the full form of LLM is a large language model, right? So what exactly is large in that particular language model? So firstly, we have large amount of parameters involved. We have large amount of data involved, and then we need a large computing capacity to host or to bring that particular large language model to life. So these three traits or the prerequisites make any language model large. Now, of course, there are SLMs as well nowadays, like small language models. Microsoft has introduced PHI-3, which is a logical reasoning small language model. So the traits would be same, just on a very lower level, right? So like think of parameters as tiny dials inside the model. Each dial helps determine which word is most likely to come next. The more parameters you give or the LLM sets in itself, the more nuanced its result or guess or prediction would be. So any LLM which is currently surviving on the internet right now works on simple one core concept. Now, of course, there are other LLMs which are opting for different architecture, different algorithms, right? But the most used and the most commonly used one is transformers. Transformers, you can say, is the base of any LLM. Even if you are opting or trying to build a language model without the help of transformers, you eventually have to fall back to at least get a basic knowledge of transformer and how it works. So transformers is a technical concept introduced by Google in 2017, a powerful architecture that changed how models understand text, right? So before 2017, every model, if you let's just say write me an email for XYZ, so in this particular prompt, write me an email, that individual word was processed individually, leading to more computing time for just one single prompt. But with the help of transformers, And since it was an architecture in the entire concept of a neural network, what it does it like what it is capable of is that it can process all the words at once, that too in parallel. So a prompt, let's just say, if it took more than 10 minutes to process itself before 2017, with the help of transformer, it now barely takes even 10 seconds to process itself. Transformers understands word meaning based on context. It gives the entire conversation a context, right? And it uses a separate context of attention. So, like, it focuses on more relevant words, and more like it sticks to the entire conversation rather than bringing something out of the blue. So now we understood how LLM works and what exactly is an LLM. So now you may ask that just feeding a large amount of data to any AI model and making it eventually a language model is enough. Like, is basic training enough, right? But the answer is no, because with the if you kind of just do the basic data training of any large language model, it may generate let's just say unhelpful or harmful answers. For example, if you don't have enough checks, or let's just say constraints on an LLM, it can actually tell you the answers to the to any question, like how to murder someone, or how to kidnap someone. Although there are now strategies and algorithms into place which prevent anyone asking these type of questions, and they may flag those particular user accounts. But just training an LLM on a large amount of data is just not enough. So in the pre-training phase, large language models learn language, facts, grammar, and reasoning by predicting the next word in vast amounts of internet text data. But it isn't enough. The model may produce plausible sounding but unhelpful or harmful answers. The solution to that is RLHF, that is reinforcement learning with human feedback, which basically means humans guide the model to be more helpful, harmless, and honest. So, in short, just all the humans or the people who are developing that LLM or working on that LLM evaluate and rank various responses generated by that particular AI model. It is kind of a hit and trial kind of a method, right? LLM generates a response, we give a rating, like evaluate it, and then LLM processes it, and with respect to that particular evaluation, it provides a more helpful and unharmful kind of a prediction or the guess or the answer. The model is then fine-tuned using these human preference rankings. This involves adjusting the model's parameters so that it learns to produce responses that align more closely with what humans deems as desirable or correct. So now here comes a question, like, we use LLMs, right? And on a technical level, we often say that whatever the LLM is giving, answering to our prompt or answering to our question, or maybe in terms of AI agents, whatever we are, it's not exactly AI agent, AI workflows, whatever we are trying to input, it just processes it correctly and gives what we want, right? So it may lead to a question that why LLMs work so well, and are they perfect? Well, on a technical and a mathematical level, no, because after all, it is just a prediction. However, LLMs are now, kind of so smart because of the data which is, inserted in them, or the vector database which LLMs can easily access at any point of time. And since LLMs learn themselves as well as many users come and, conversate with them, that any LLM learns more than just words. By predicting the next word over trillions of examples, they absorb patterns of reasoning, logic, grammar, and facts. So, large language models have this emergent ability, right? Like, as the model grows larger, as the new data gets inserted into it, new capabilities and new opportunities, appear to us as a developer, as a user, and as a normal layman person who may not even know what exactly AI is, right? But for the LLM, it also unlocks a lot of opportunities. It can act as an AI agent. It can base many AI workflows, and much more. LLMs are usually fluent, coherent, and useful because the way they respond to us is kind of like very humanly. Because you will think that a actual human is talking to you and explaining you the answer to your question, right? So this just makes any LLM very kind of homely, or If let's just say if you are trying to ask any LLM an emotional question, you may feel that the particular artificial intelligence is trying to give you warmth, or basically supporting you, right? But again, they don't truly understand how us humans work as humans. Like, how do we conversate? Our conversations sometimes may involve a lot of laughing, a lot of crying, which like there is no such way as of now in today's in 2025, which can communicate to LLM how we actually feel, right? Sometimes we are just confused and we randomly ask LLM a question about our personal life or maybe our professional life, and it can just take any random guess, and we think like either it is not understanding us at all, or maybe it is understanding us clearly, right? But at the end of the day, on a technical level, you must understand, or must agree with it that LLM is just capable of making the most accurate prediction which may serve to our purpose, but and any LLM is not a human, and you must not always rely on that particular LLM or all the LLMs which you usually use. So to conclude everything, LLM like ChatGPT is a very sophisticated mathematical instrument, rather not a, let's not call it a model. Any LLM is a sophisticated mathematical instrument which is capable enough to predict or guess the next word correctly, or you can say more accurately. The base of any LLM is the transformers, because transformers process all words in parallel and use attention mechanisms to understand context. While this next word prediction might seem simple, at scale it leads to surprising and useful capabilities such as reasoning, coding, answering questions, etc. To make these models more helpful and aligned with human values, they undergo reinforcement learning with human feedback. And despite their perks and usefulness and their ability to make any of our work efficient, we should not always rely on LLMs, because they may sometimes hallucinate and truly believe on false facts. They may reflect bias, and they may lack true human understanding. So with this, we reach an end to this current session on LLMs. Following this session, there will be another speaker who will be briefly or maybe in detail informing you about everything about Agentic AI or AI agents. Right. So, like, there were many topics covered in this particular section, such as transformers, attention, right? And if any of you already know about these topics, you would agree with me that these particular concepts, or little uh, theory words are not cannot be summarized in just one slide. So to tackle that, and if you actually want to understand or have more in-depth learning about such topics such as attention, feed forwarding, and transformers, there are bonus sessions in this AI agents workshop, in this 2-week bootcamp, which you can access. Those bonus sessions will be dropped on the days where an official session is not scheduled, and or even if it's scheduled, they will be dropped parallelly, right? So you are free to explore those bonus sessions, and thank you so much. On to the next one.
Hi guys, I'm Hers, and today I'm here to take a small session on AI agent. So I'm going to talk about the different aspect of AI agents and what are all these things all about. So before proceeding, first of all, let me introduce myself. So as you know, my name is Hers, and I run a B2B AI agency. So its name is Mindset AI, and we develop different custom AI work solutions for small to medium businesses. And I have been working in this AI space mainly in no code and low code space. It's been 1 year, and yeah, I've understood many things how these things work. I have learned many things from the back end, how everything works in the back end, and what is the. I mostly go through all the theories, and I understood what all things is. So today I will try to share some of my knowledge on this basically AI agent things, and you will get better idea about what all this are right now trending in the market. So let's start our session with AI agent. So you must all know what is AI agent right now. I mean, everyone, including if you talk about any industry, be it finance, be it banking, be it finance, be it real estate, or any industry you take, all are talking about AI agent and all wants to implement this solution to their business. So first, let's start with talking about LLMs. So you all know what is LLMs? Like it's large language model. And if you must have used ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Grok, any chat-based agent, chat interface if you have used, they all are a kind of LLMs. So AI, the basic fundamental of any AI agent is how what LLMs we are using with it. So if you go through the LLMs, the main problem with the LLMs is they are pre-trained, they are trained on predefined data. I mean, historical data, you can say. They are not, they don't have access to the real-time data. They can't have, if you ask something which are right now happening in the world, it will not able to answer that. And that is the major for major problem with the LLMs. So to tackle this, we come up with the AI agent thing. So if you understand what is AI agent, it's when we are giving access to LLM to the outer world, where they can access anything via API, you can say, and that is becomes from the LLMs they become an AI agent. The basic structure, if you understand of the AI agent, so they can basically access anything outside of their predefined data which they are trained on. So, we are going to talk about how AI agent can be built using no code and low code platforms. So, first of all, I will try to explain what are the parts of AI agents. So, you just see LLMs as a brain. So, just imagine LLMs is a brain, and when you combine AI agent into it, it has access to memory, different tools and different action which they can perform outside of what they already have their data already they already have the pre-trained data, and this is a major benefit of using AI agent into the businesses because with the help of the outer tools which we can connect with within the AI agent, we can actually create a product which are useful for the businesses. Let's suppose if you want to create a booking agent where it can directly book an appointment using Google Calendar, it can ask user for what time you want to book an appointment, and it can book accordingly without any human intervention. That is pretty cool, you know. I mean, there's no need of any human to interact. You go to the Google Calendar, try to book, set up time. It all can be done with the help of AI agent. And this is a major benefit of using AI agent other than directly using the LLMs. Now, AI agent has many different parts. It has memory, it has function tool calling, it has a knowledge base, and knowledge base in the sense RAG. So RAG is another like a very deep topic. It will take another session to talk about it because it has many aspects which we need to cover. But yeah, these are the different parts of AI agent which makes them more better than just going and chatting with the LLMs. So I know I also hate theory. So I'm gonna show you. Actually, I'm going to show you a small a demo how AI agent actually works, and actually you can build it. So it's a small demo. So if you can see my screen, this is a platform named Anytime. So Anytime is a very great platform for building different AI agent using it's a no-code platform. So anyone can use it. There's no any problem if you are not a coder or coder. This it doesn't matter. So now we'll just create a new workflow. Now this is our starting point. So let's one put the trigger. So this is our trigger. Now here I will grab AI agent. So you can see this is our AI agent. Wait, let me move this. Now, if you see closely, here we have three different options to select. The first one is chat model. As I said, AI agent, the fundamental things required in the AI agent is the chat LLMs. So this is where we will connect our LLMs. And you can see here we have different types of LLMs to choose from. I'll go with OpenAI. Now the second one is memory. So this is the most important thing because if you go to the chat GPT, it will automatically manage your chat memory and everything. You don't have to do it manually. But the problem with AI agent is you have to fine tune everything according to make it work. So here for the memory, we are going to use this simple Postgres memory. Yeah. Okay. Let me use this. So this is basically a type of database. If you understand what is Postgres, you don't need to go into deeper into this. Just understand this is a type of database which is used to store chat history in the anytime. You also have different options, but people generally use this thing to store data, to store the chat history. Now we have the main thing this which makes this AI agent apart from this make the AI agent great from LLMs, and this is the tools. And this is the thing what makes the AI agent to work with the businesses and can do any task whatever you want. And if you see, we have different tools like and understand tools like a third-party software. So let me give you a brief. So if you understand, if you go to when there was no LLMs present in the market, we used to manually connect with the help of API, we manually connect different softwares. Let's suppose if you go to the Zomato app or any Google any app if you can take in mind which uses Google Map. So what actually they are doing? They are using API key to connect Google services within their app. So it is a manual process. I mean, they have predefined, they have given the parameters and everything into their app. And that's why they are able to grab the data from the Google Maps and show it to the final user. But now what we are using AI to determine the parameters instead of giving the predefined parameter. And this is what makes AI agent great. So let's suppose we have different tools to select from. And if you go to any tools, let's suppose I'll connect. Uh, so this is a one tool which is Google Calendar. Now, so as I said, you can use AI, this agent to build to automatically book an appointment, cancel an appointment, or do different stuff. So this is where you can connect different tools. If you can see, we have different tools to select from. This is a one tool. You can select multiple tools if you want, and with the help of this, you can create a very powerful agent which can do multiple tasks based on the parameter you have given in the prompt. So this is all about the AI agent. So in a coming session, we're gonna have a demo where I will help you to build this complete AI agent thing. But right now, I'll just show you the one example of a powerful agent which looks like. So let me show you. So this is a complete SEO optimized agent, which is a true agent you can say. And if you can see how it is connected with different services, I mean, from starting, if you see it has connected, it can do multiple things. So basically, just give you a brief of what it can do. So I'll just show you one demo, so it will be better. So what this AI agent can do. So this is the Airtable. This is something similar to what you know about Google Sheet and all. Here I'll do nothing. I'll just copy this website name, and this is my website only, and copy this website link. And now, once I click on Start, in few minutes, what it will do, this agent will go to this automation. First, it's going to scrape my data via this HTTP request. It will scrape my website. If we do the SEO search, we are using different APIs to perform this activity. And it will give me a brief about all my website overview and my customer profile, who's my customer and to whom I target. And what are the strategy we can use to improve my service and improve my website ranking and all. So if you know what is TOFU, MOFU, like top funnel marketing and mid funnel. So this is or it will generate a strategy, and this is all automated. There's no human intervention. And you can see it has come up with my company overview. You can see it has given all my products and services, what my ideal customer is. This all are mentioned on my website, and it has scraped everything. And see how powerful this is. And this is the real AI agent I'm talking about. And you can see, and now it has come up with my overall strategy. So if I open this, so you can see it has come up with everything related to my strategy to improve. So you understand what it is. So this is the true AI agent I'm talking about. Now I'm going to talk about another cool thing. So this is the no-code platform, if you understand. Now I'm going to talk about the OpenAI assistant. So you all must know the ChatGPT interface, but this is for the developers who usually interact with the API rather than directly with the chat interface. So here, first of all, let me walk through this over this platform. So here you can have different LLMs to select, right? Different models you can select based on your need. This is the dashboard. Here, basically, we have different options like storage, fine tuning. If you want to fine tune any model, so you have to take a base model and you have to fine tune. This is the another topic which is very deep. You have to go through. Here, this is like here this is a profile. Here you can create different API keys. So you just need to click on create new key, and here you can create a new key which you can use in the platform like Anit and another platform to interact with the LLMs. And these are the billing. Here you can just top up. So basically you can just start with any small amount like $1, $2 if you want to just test this agent. Now I'll show you the cool feature which OpenAI has. They have this assistant. I'll just click on create, and if you can see, we have this new option coming. Here you can give any name to it. Let me delete test. And if you see here, you can select any models for your AI assistant. So let's suppose I'm gonna select GPT 4.1. Now this is the cool thing. In OpenAI Assistant, you can directly upload your documents. Whatever documents you want to upload, you can upload here, and it will automatically embed everything for you and create a RAG chatbot, and you don't have to do anything. This is such a cool thing because it has such a low barrier to create a RAG chatbot that anyone can do this. You just need to upload the data and talk this on this toggle, and you are good to go. And if you want to run the code via in this interpreter, you can just open a toggle on this part. Now you can play with the temperature. So if you want to understand temperature, so temperature is like how your AI is answering the question, how determined your AI answer, how determined the AI answer is. If you keep the temperature to around zero point 0.1 or zero point 0.2, it is like more focused on the topic, on the prompt which you have given. And if you keep the temperature like at the higher side, then it answer will be more creative and it will be not as accurate which you have given in the prompt. Rather than it will be more, uh, I mean, more creative. So use the sweet point is just keep it around 4.5, 4.5 to zero point 0.5, zero point 0.5 to zero point 0.7 in between this. It's the good point. Now, once you are done with this, you can just go to playground and you can start testing your agent. So this is the main thing. Here you have to give the small prompt. This is the prompt, basically a system prompt. How your AI has to answer, how your assistant has to answer the user query. So it will determine based on the prompt here which you will provide. You can just use generate. You can just provide what type of prompt you want, and it will generate for you. And once you are done, you can just start interacting with the agent, and it will answer based on the things which you have selected here. And this is such a cool thing. I mean, like, this is like you don't have to do anything. Like, you can see in a minute or so, I have just created this assistant. Now, once you are done, you can see it is start answering my question. So, this is how you can create a assistant in the OpenAI. Now, So one thing I forgot to cover. So this platform like Edit and any platform or the Flowwise, this is another no-code platform. This all platform is built on a framework that is known as LangChain. So you already know there are a lot of framework that are there in the market. But why LangChain is very different from all of that? Because LangChain is basically built for using LLMs to build and cool apps, like building a AI apps, you can say. So LLM LangChain plays a very important role in building different LLMs. I mean AI agent. I mean all the AI agent, whatever you see, all uses LangChain as the framework. So this is a very good thing to go into and study more about this and how you can this because after all everyone is able to build AI agent because I showed you how easy to build AI agent, like it's like just a click away. I mean you can just easily create anything with this. But what set you apart from this all the people right now is to understand the theory part, understand the basic, and go deeper into this and understand how everything works. And once you understand everything, then you will get to know how this overall things work, and then you can create a very good agent. There's another concept is agentic AI. So let me give you an idea of agentic AI. So I have already let me so this is an automation. So this is not you can say agentic AI. Let me give you a difference between an AI agent and an agentic AI. So if you eh, if you as you know AI agent we will provide them a task and they have to do a particular task. So I mean once you have to list down everything in a prompt and they will perform one by one that task. And after doing that task they will get back to you and then they will wait for the further order what do you want. Now here comes the agentic AI. This is much more advanced than AI agent. In agentic AI, there is multiple AI agents working together without any human intervention, and they are coordinating with each other and doing the task. And the best thing about this is there is no involvement of human. I mean, one AI agent will do a certain task, another AI agent will do the certain task, and they both will combine each other and they will talk with each other, and then they will perform the third task. And this is the multi-modal system where every agent is working together to perform a certain task. Once that is done, then they give the output. So, I mean, this is very cool thing. I mean, I'm also exploring this, and it has a lot of things to learn from. I mean, you can learn many things while building this. You will understand the basic. You will understand how so that's what I told you. I mean, you need to understand the basic of everything so that you can create a powerful AI agent which performs without any human intervention and which actually has the value. Because if you go to on YouTube, everyone is building something or somewhat. I mean, you will find templates like free templates. They are you can just get it from the YouTube or anywhere. But the actual actual value, if you want, you have to understand the system, how everything works. So yeah, I mean, this is all about this AI agent and this stuff. I hope you understand what I was trying to tell. And yeah, I mean, this is a very great time to build something cool. And you know, it's a time for a solo developer to build something cool and start earning money. I mean, eventually, this is the final target for everyone. So yeah, I hope you like my session and whatever I have told. So yeah, thanks for listening me.